Hi, my name is Jennifer Sweezy, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about Board International, a major business intelligence software vendor. In this presentation, I'll give some information about Board for those of you who may not have heard of it. I'll talk about some of the products they offer and some of the functionality provided by their products. And then I'll give some examples of how they're used and how they look. And then we'll go over some reviews gathered by independent reviewers. First, some information about Board. It was founded in 1994. It is a Swiss company headquartered in Lugano, Switzerland. It has offices in Germany, Italy, Spain, Singapore, the United States, the United Kingdom, Australia, and India. Over 2,000 companies use Board products, and some of these include Johnson & Johnson, Kiln, Kraft, Mitsubishi, and Puma. Some others include AAB and Beiersdorf. Board's products are the industry's only programming-free applications for business intelligence. Their tools integrate business intelligence and corporate performance measurement, or CPM, into one framework. The framework offers all the functionalities needed to build any business intelligence and/or CPM application without any programming. On the business intelligence side, Board's tools combine all tools together within the same development framework. These include reporting, multidimensional analysis, ad hoc querying, and dashboarding. Any analysis can be easily built using the drag and drop function, and configuration of objects are automatically synchronized with the data. On the CPM side, Board's tools provide the ability to manage and monitor all performance planning and control processes. These include budgeting, planning and forecasting, profitability analysis, scorecarding, and financial consolidation. It also provides advanced what-if analysis and goal-seeking functions that let management hone in on the questions that they want answered. There are many advantages to using this integrated all-in-one approach. For one, it eliminates the need for high levels of technical expertise to be available before a business intelligence or CPM application can be created. It also substantially reduces the complexity and costs associated with building, customizing, and maintaining a data analysis environment, since so many of the setup and configuration tasks can be done through the graphical interface, and since so many of them are also automated. This can be very beneficial for a company who doesn't have a lot of resources to invest into creating and implementing a business intelligence infrastructure. Having all tools combined under one framework also produces an unparalleled combination of speed and flexibility, and it improves security since data can be easily transferred between applications without having to go over a network. Since the Board framework encompasses the entire organization, it's easy to combine data from different departments. So if the sales and marketing department wanted to know something, for example, from the production line, they could easily get that data and combine it into theirs using the Board tool. This integrated all-in-one approach that combines all tools and all applications necessary for business intelligence and CPM is called by Board management intelligence. Additionally, because Board software is based completely on Microsoft technology, specifically the Microsoft.NET framework, it provides easy integration into Microsoft Office tools such as Excel and PowerPoint, and also Microsoft web tools such as Internet Explorer and Silverlight. In order to create this easy integrated approach, information originating from various sources is integrated into one big virtual data repository shared by the entire organization. Because it supports both multidimensional and relational databases, the users have no need to know or care what kind of database they're accessing or the technical details of doing so. From their point of view, it looks like one big giant database. This integration ensures that changes made to applications are immediately propagated to data and vice versa. Every tool a person might need for their self-reporting or self-analysis task is in a single environment named a capsule. Capsules are containers which can accommodate any board object. Objects can be freely created with a simple drag and drop and are interactively configured in a graphic environment. Again, no programming skills needed. Any new objects or any changes in objects are immediately synchronized with each other and with the database, and their changes are immediately seen by anybody else using that same data. Each object also has the capacity to react automatically to a user's actions in an effort to infer what the user is trying to do, and this just further eases the task for a user trying to create a business intelligence application. Board products provide a very sophisticated graphical user interface to make it as easy as possible for users to complete tasks. This picture shows the ribbon at the top of each user interface that makes it easy to just point and click to what you want to do. In this picture you can see there's connection details, capsules, the ability to change data views, and then output options like charts, scorecarding, cockpits, dashboards, and other functionality that the user might be looking for in an easy to access, easy to coordinate and configure way. As mentioned before, all objects and actions are immediately synchronized with each other and with the database. In this picture you can see that the data that was being manipulated in the previous slide's picture is now being pushed to other objects. In these two side windows you can see that the user is being allowed to create a data view and a block that will hold the data and will change as the data changes. Therefore, anybody using these blocks or monitoring these blocks will immediately see changes in the data as they happen. Because board products have to cover such a wide range of capabilities, it also provides a very sophisticated graphical engine for creating outputs. These include both two-dimensional and three-dimensional outputs, and you can see on the left side some examples of three-dimensional capabilities in this three-dimensional bar graph, and also another three-dimensional graph shown on the left. The raw data used for these is shown in this picture. And on the right side you can see some of the two-dimensional outputs available. There's a number of different kinds of charts, Paretos, and each output is very highly customizable in terms of colors, shapes, sizes, labeling, and all the things associated with creating an output that's informative and easy to understand. Board also provides the ability to create elaborate dashboards and scorecards. Some examples are shown here. On the left side you can see a dashboard that is displaying sales information, and you can see that it provides the ability to show quite a few different views and contains the ability to convey quite a bit of information. On the right side is an example of a scorecard, and you can see that it's very customizable as far as how things are laid out, the different types of charts available. So you can see a three-dimensional chart in here, plus a couple of two-dimensional charts. They're color coordinated, easily switched between, and easily viewed. With the huge increase in the usage of business intelligence, there are now several different vendors providing business intelligence solutions. For a company that's wanting to implement or integrate a business intelligence infrastructure, it can be very confusing and overwhelming to try to choose the right one. To help this, the very well-known IT survey company Gartner's surveyed the customers of several different business intelligence vendors to understand how they felt about the product and what things they would change. For Board's products, this is some of the conclusions they were able to reach. The overall feedback from Board's customers in the survey was positive, with better than average ratings in 9 of the 13 functional capability areas covered, with its strongest functionality in interactive visualization and dashboarding. Board's combination of strong interactive visualization and write-back capable OLAP in a single product offering is unique. Of the Board customers surveyed, 78% consider it their BI standard, among the highest of any other vendor surveyed. Its software includes all of its CPM capabilities, with the exception of financial consolidation, for the same price, and therefore offers the potential for additional value. However, Gartner's also received some negative feedback on Board's products, and some of these conclusions are shown here. Board's customers are considerably smaller firms on average, and deployments are the smallest for both data and users of any vendor in the survey, at less than half of the next smallest on both measures of scale. Reporting is a notable functional weakness according to its customers. Board's surveyed customers report the highest total license cost per user of vendors on the survey. Its low-end user and data volumes mean that Board earns among the worst ratios when considering administrators per user and administrators per gigabyte of data used. Board technology remains Windows only, making extensive use of Windows Communication Foundation, or WCF, Windows Presentation Foundation, WPF, and Silverlight, which limits its potential to expand into some segments of the enterprise market. In conclusion, Board has managed to create a very unique product within the wide offering of business intelligence products available. Their product is extremely capable and appears to be very good quality, and does seem to meet the needs of the people who currently use it, as evidenced by their mostly good reviews. It does achieve Board's goal of easing the implementation of BI and CPM applications. However, this ease of use and extra capability does seem to come at a higher cost. So any company deciding whether to use Board's products would have to do a trade-off analysis to figure out if the additional capability is worth the cost. More testing is needed for Board's products on larger data environments. As mentioned before, most of their current customers are operating on smaller scale data infrastructures. So more evidence would be needed for a larger company to decide whether Board's products would work for them. If you'd like to learn more about Board products, you can go to their website shown here in the first bullet. And if you'd like to look at Gartner surveys of business intelligence vendors, which included Board but also several other vendors, you can go to the website shown in the second bullet.